All right, we are about to get started on a virtual stretch session. We're going to start the first 20 minutes with some dynamic movement to kind of warm up the body, muscles, joints, all of the above. And then we'll finish with about 20 to 22 minutes of deep stretching, relaxing, and kind of relieving of the stress. So a few things before we get started is you're going to need a platform or a chair or kind of an elevated object for some of our stretches today. Obviously a mat you're going to need, and potentially a foam roller, or like maybe 2 stacks of pillows that we can lay on top of for a really good chest opener. Now, last thing is music. So you're going to play music on your side of the screen today. So I'm going to have you pull up. So I sent an email. Within the email, there should be a playlist. I'm going to have you go ahead and pull up that playlist now. If you don't have a playlist, you're going to play Spotify on your side of the screen today. And on this side of the screen, you're going to get kind of demonstrations from me. So I'll kind of let you DJ the level that you would like the music and my instructions today. All right, we are about to get started. Here we go. So we are 10 seconds out, starting with cat cow. Take a step back, find all fours in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, drop the belly button, lift the tailbone and chin, right? And then you reverse that by tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin, and lifting that belly button deep up into the back. And continue with the cat. Finish it out with a big, deep cow. Good, lift those knees up. Shift back into a downward facing dog. Good, you're gonna pedal out your feet here by pushing one heel down at a time, while also pushing your chest towards the top of the thighs. Good, about 10 seconds here. Go ahead and take your last inhale, push those heels down, bend the knees, jump your feet up to meet your hands. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive. Jump the feet back to plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Flip the toes, pike the hips, downward facing dog. Good, bend the knees, jump the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive. Jump back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, bend the knees, jump the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive. Jump back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Good, bend the knees, jump the feet up. Go ahead and stand all the way up for me. Take a wide base, and we're just gonna start with a few lateral lunges. Inhale as you lunge. Exhale when you stand up out of it. Good, 20 seconds here. Inhale over, exhale up. Ten seconds, we're gonna have a seat on our mat, and we're gonna go into a plow position. In 3, 2, have a seat. Legs out in front. Good. You're going to roll back onto the shoulders. All right, so maybe I place my hands on the ground and use that to push the body back. As I reach the legs up, maybe you roll out of it. On the next one, maybe you can stay up there and then place your hands at the base of the spine and just support. So from here, I think about kind of getting my elbows closer together underneath me, right? And supporting that low back. Next thing I want you to do is point your toes towards the ceiling by pushing your hips, let's say closer to your chin. Good. In 3, 2, slowly roll out of that one vertebrae at a time. Legs out in front. Go ahead and bend that left leg like so. Let's forward fold over the right. And then left arm fans back to sit at the base of the spine. Right arm follows as you come up onto your left shin bone and reach towards the back wall. Good, let's do one more of those. Forward fold. Left arm fans, right follows, up onto the hip and reach. Awesome, let's go ahead and switch legs. Left leg out in front. Forward fold. Right arm fans back, left arm follows, up onto the right shin bone. Good, come out of it. Forward fold. Right arm fans, left follows, up onto the shin bone and reach, reach, reach slowly. Come out of that. Flip over to face the mat and we're going back into cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly button. Exhale, pull the belly button up. Good, we're here for about 30 to 40 seconds. I want you to move at your own breathing pace here. Good, go ahead and lift those knees and shift back into downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet by pushing one heel down at a time. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, bend the knees, jump the feet up to meet the hands. Sun salutation, inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Jump back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale up, flip the toes, pike the hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, jump the feet to meet the hands. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Jump back, chaturanga. Exhale. Good, one more, bend the knees, jump the feet up. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, swan dive. Jump back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, bend the knees, jump the feet up. Wide base with the legs, we're going into lateral lunges. Good. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit more to this here. So as I shift over, let's say lateral lunge to the right, I'm gonna grab the outside of the ankle with my left hand and then try and touch the left elbow to the ground. Come up out of it, left lunge, right hand goes to the outside, touch that elbow, boom. Stand up out of it, reach and touch. Yes, inhale, exhale. Inhale to standing, exhale, rotate and touch. Beautiful. Good, going to plow position in 3, 2, 1, have a seat. Both legs out in front, give yourself a few rocks, and when you're ready, hands at the base of the spine and lift. Good. Wiggle those elbows together underneath you and try and straighten that torso out. Good, stay in it, breathe. Make an adjustment if you need to. Good, we're going into that forward fold to hip extension. Let's slowly roll out of that one vertebrae at a time. Seated position, left leg out in front. Forward fold over the left. Right arm fans back, left arm follows up onto the shin bone and reach. Good, come out of it. Forward fold. Right arm fans, left follows, up onto that shin bone, reach, reach, reach. Good, come out. Let's switch legs. Right leg out in front, left knee bent. Forward fold. Right, left arm fans back, right follows. One more rep here. Forward fold, left arm, right follows, and reach. Good. Come out of it, turn on over. We're going back into our cat-cow. Go ahead and inhale, drop the belly button. Exhale. One more. Inhale, cat. Exhale. Lift the knees, shift into downward facing dog. Push those heels down one at a time. Good. Push both heels down. Good. Bend the knees, jump the feet up to meet the hands. Sun salutation. Inhale up. Exhale down. Jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees, jump to the top. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Jump back. Chaturanga. Exhale, down. Good, we got time for one more. Bend the knees, jump the feet up. Inhale up. Exhale. Jump back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale. Bend the knees, jump the feet up. Good. Wide base for lateral lunges. Right lunge, reach for that ground. Good. We're going to add a little bit more here with the arms. So after we've touched, you're now going to fan that arm up. Opposite follows, and then you're reaching that elbow to the ground. Tap. Fan it up. Touch. Beautiful. Big inhale, twist and tap. Yes. Last one. Good. Going into plow. Have a seat. Legs out in front. Give it one rock. Two. On the next one, you're going up. Support with your low back. Good. Breathe here. Good. Breathe. Good. Slowly start to roll out of that one vertebrae at a time to a seated, left leg out in front. Forward fold. Right arm fans back. Good. Come on out of it. Good. Switch sides. Forward fold. Left arm fans, right follows. Reach. Cat-cow for the last time. Facing the mat. Go ahead, inhale, drop the belly button. Exhale, pull the belly button up, tuck the tailbone underneath you, round out that upper back, and back to center. Drop it out, and pull it up. Lift those knees up, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Good, push both heels down at the same time. Chest towards the thighs. Bend both knees, jump the feet up to meet the hands. Sun salutation, inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Jump back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Bend the knees, jump. Inhale up. Exhale. Jump back to plank, chaturanga. Good, bend the knees, here we go. Inhale up. Exhale. Jump back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Good, bend the knees, jump to feet, stand tall. Lateral lunges. Few variations here. You can just stay in your lateral lunge. You can also reach for the opposite ankle to touch the elbow. Okay. And then from here, we add big arms. So after I touch that elbow, that same arm is gonna fan up. Opposite arm follows, big arms, reach that elbow down to touch. Big arms, big inhale. Woo! In 3, 2, 1, plow position for the last time. Take 1 or 2 breaths. When you're ready, roll it back, support, pull those shoulder blades together underneath you, and then reach those tippy toes towards the sky by straightening out the torso and the legs. And then breathe. slowly roll out of that one vertebrae at a time. Seated position, left leg out in front, forward fold, right arm goes. Switch side, right leg out in front, forward fold. Left arm follows, left arm leads, reach, right arm follows. Good. Good, last one here. Gently come out of that. Beautiful job. Take a few breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful job. Okay, we're gonna start some of our deep stretching here. So if you would like to change your music to a little bit more calming meditation style music, this would be the time to do that. So we're gonna go into a hip stretch first, or a hip and quad stretch first. So I'm just gonna restart our clock a little bit here. Give us about, 25 minutes of stretching sounds great to me. Okay, so both legs out in front, please. We've been here before, these are nothing new. So let's go ahead and start with the right leg. So let's bend the right leg back first, like so. Good. And then you're gonna come down onto your left forearm. Good. Now I feel that stretch already, right here in my hip flexor, all the way down to the quad. So maybe you hang out here. Okay, if you want to deepen it, you come to both forearms and then potentially lying all the way back. Now we're here for about 90 seconds and then we'll transition to the other side. So find a space where you can relax the head and focus on that breath. Okay, we're gonna slowly start to make your way up out of that, one step at a time. And then pull that leg over in front, and we're just gonna switch those legs out. So maybe readjust if you need to. I have a big rock underneath here that I need to move. Okay, left leg out in front. I'm sorry, both legs out in front. Go ahead and bend the left leg like so, and then come back onto the right forearm. Potentially both forearms, right? And then relax that head. And we're here for the next 90 seconds. Really focused on a full inhale, so opening those lungs up to full capacity, and then blowing every bit of air out of those lungs. On your exhale is when you find the space to release any tightness or tension you're feeling in your hips and your quads. But really it just comes down to releasing tension in your entire body with every exhale. Okay, slowly start to make your way up out of that. One step at a time, kick that leg over in front. Okay, this is where we're going to need maybe 2 couch pillows or a foam roller. So I'm gonna give you about, I don't know, 20 seconds to go grab yourself a foam roller or a few couch pillows. So I opted for a few couch pillows. Now I'm gonna stack them right on top of each other, just like that. Some mosquito bites out here. So you're gonna place either the foam roller or the stack of pillows right between the shoulder blades up top, right? Shoulder blades. So if I think about lying with my shoulder blades in the middle of that, right? And then you're gonna take your arms almost out like a Y. You think of a Y position. You're gonna slowly let the head fall back and let that chest open. Relax the head, so put no pressure in the neck. And you're just gonna hang in this chest opening position for the next 90 seconds. Here we go. You can straighten your legs or keep them bent, totally up to you. If the legs are straight, I want your feet falling to the outsides of the mat. And you're focused on breath here. Feel how your chest lifts on the inhale and then melt on the exhale. Okay, we're gonna slowly come out of this. Bring your hands to your heart. Good, now tuck your chin into your chest, then roll one vertebrae at a time all the way up out of that. Great job. So we're gonna go into our forward fold position, very similar to the warm-up that we did. So let's start on the left leg. So left leg out in front. Now this time we're gonna stay in the folded position. So what I want is an inhale with an extension of the spine, or get tall on your inhale, and now it's time to forward fold. Exhale as you reach, and then your head, neck, and shoulders are the last thing to collapse. We're here for 90. Slowly start to wake up out of that. Kind of roll yourself back up to a seated position. Get that head, maybe roll the shoulders down and back, and then let's switch legs out in front. Good. On your inhale, get tall. On your exhale, fold. Good, 90 seconds here. Slowly start to make your way up out of that. Good, roll those shoulders down and back. We're gonna go into a frog pose. So you're definitely going to kind of need something to pad up the inside of the knees here. So I'm going to give us a minute to find this position. So I could potentially use both of my couch pillows for this, but I could also maybe double or triple up the mat and use that as some extra padding as well. So this can be an uncomfortable position. So I just want you to find what works for you today in this position. So hands out in front, right? And we're gonna just place the inside of the knee over on each pillow. Now notice the feet, right? The feet are turned out. The heels are not together behind you, right? So the feet are out, similar to a frog position. Now from here, you're gonna slowly come down onto one forearm, maybe two, and relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Boom. Okay, we found position. Now we're gonna hang out here for the next 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Woo! And I want you to find what works for you on that range of motion here, right? But never force anything. Always use your exhale to breathe through. Now before you move, There's a specific way I want you to get out of this. And it's about crawling forward. So I want you to come back up onto your forearms, and you're gonna crawl forward until those legs straighten out, and then you can kind of roll out of it. Awesome. Okay, chair stretch. So you're gonna need that elevated platform now. I have a chair close by, so I'm gonna have you grab a chair or an elevated platform. All right, so we're gonna take a similar, I don't know, stance, I guess, with the knees. So knees are wide on the mat, but this time the toes are touching behind you. So knees wide, toes touch, and then just sit back onto those heels for me. So notice you've kind of created like this V shape with the lower body. Now you're gonna reach, let's start with right hand out on top of the platform, right? Now shift back into the heels and then relax the head, neck, and shoulders by pulling that opposite forearm to the ground, then relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders down here. We found position. We are here for the next 90 seconds. Slowly start to lift that head, neck, and shoulders. Come up, or maybe just release that hand off. If you're feeling any, I don't know, like knee pain from here, you can double up your mat a little bit. I might try to do that. I tend to, I don't know, have bony knees or something. Good. So that is going to work great for me. Okay, opposite hand on top of the platform. Shift back as you sit onto the heels, down onto the opposite forearm. Relax the head and breathe. Slowly lift the head, come on out of it. Good. Maybe just a few arm circles to kind of, or push and pull, kind of open those arms and shoulders back up. Beautiful. All right, we're going to half pigeon. We're done with the platform. All right, one of my favorite movements here. All right, so let's go into a downward facing dog. Right leg high. Pull that knee through to set it down. Collapse the back foot and knee. And then kind of almost inch that body back towards the back of your mat, 2 or 3 inches. Good. Perfect. Down onto both forearms. Relax the head. And we are in it. All right, slowly start to come out of that one movement at a time. Flip the toes, come back into a downward facing dog. Good. Maybe kick that leg once or twice. Awesome. Opposite leg. So we're going left leg high on the inhale. Swing through. Swing through. Good. Collapse the back knee and foot. Reach towards the back of the mat. I'm going to find that. Yep. Down onto the forearms. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Here we are. Slowly start to come up out of that. Go ahead and just have a seat, and we're going to roll over onto our back. Good. We're going to finish with Shavasana today. So I want you to find a nice, comfortable position. I'm going to put the pillow underneath my knees. And lie all the way back. Palms facing up. Pull your shoulder blades together underneath you. And let your toes fall toward the outside of the mat. 2 minutes of Shavasana. Tap into your own breathing. Release on your exhales. Keep your eyes closed. Start to wiggle your toes and fingers. Start to roll out your wrists and ankles. Reach those arms overhead with a big good morning stretch. Whatever feels good here. And release your whole body. A few big inhales. Keep your eyes closed and roll over onto your right side. Use your left hand to push yourself up to a seated position. Inhale the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them down into your back pockets. Good. Hands center. Namaste.